Hey everybody, Dr. Ed here, and we are back with more Masquerada. We left off, we were kinda sorta not really betrayed by one of our good old friends. Not a big deal, I'm not too concerned. He did it for a reason. I get why our character's angry, but I'm okay with it. I understand his reasoning there. But as usual, before we get started, a quick thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like it. If you like it, comment if you wanna, well, talk about some other shit, and subscribe for more of me. Let's get this story on the road, right? As we know, just like slow walk, feet away from where we were.
About what happened earlier.
Don't be. You're here to find your brother, not deal with my demons.
If you ever need help.
A generous offer, but I knew what I was in for when I returned.
Then why did you?
Did you know Avestis promised me enough crescents to last a lifetime if I came back?
So you're back for coin?
It's hard to turn down cash, my man.
Come on. We should speak with Kyrie. Hopefully she can tell us more about the Fae.
If we're lucky, that'll be the case. Thankfully, the loading time in this game is nice and just snappy. It's great.
So what's the plan exactly?
We need to find out what Razatov was doing with the Fae. If anyone could tell us more.
It would be the head researcher of the registry.
That makes sense to me. Let's go on that way.
This is for you, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
A set of uniform. The Verone wishes for you to change into them, then meet him in the reception hall. We've a room for your privacy.
Oh, come on, man.
Dismissed. Just a moment.
I'll be here.
I changed into my gimp suit and all this other fun stuff.
It fits.
I hate it.
Why?
Well, forget it. Now come on, Avestis.
Listen, Cicero. I can see that this search for my brother has brought you to dark places.
I hope you know.
You know, him having that beard
I never thought you
is
were.
the only thing that's making his deep voice work for me right now. And you know his size, but not his face itself, no.
Start by not asking so many questions. Now, hurry along.
Just imagine him without that beard. Just a little bit less beard.
Please, Mariner.
It's just a question.
Because this symbolizes everything about me that my brother would disapprove of. And I am wearing it. Satisfied?
Quite.
You'd better be. Now come along.
That's a whole lot of stuff.
So many portieri. Makes me uncomfortable.
Me too, man. I really gotta learn what all these terms mean.
Tragic circumstances, truly.
Ah, new colored.
And it is the responsibility of the Samora to offer support where we can.
That guy looks really
And the registry
cool.
is ever so grateful.
I want him to be my
And
friend.
there he is.
Judge Master, Barone. I apologize if I've interrupted something.
Not at all, Inspettori. In fact, I was hoping to see you personally to deliver the news.
Should I be frightened?
Inspettori, meet Tiziana de Felici, one of my finest marshals. The moment I heard you'd return, I understood that the White Spire must have been on hot coals.
And the Judge Master was ever so generous to lend the Lucas strength to our cause.
Oh, that's generous, huh?
What fashion?
The Marshal will be assisting us in the investigation.
Everyone wants a piece of
Told
this.
her about it.
Of course. For the sake of our kin, we must set aside our differences, Cicero. But my words are wasted. I can see that you already understand.
So the Sorelli is part of the investigation as well?
I'm just here to...
As Razatov's brother, of course. As I said, finding him is reason enough to overlook the schism between the Samora and the Registry.
That is good to hear. I will admit that I am pleased. Surprised, but pleased.
Ah.
The pride many scorn the registry for having has not clouded your judgment.
And I say gratefully the same. That the fallacious arrogance of the Luca hasn't stopped you.
Ah, look at these little, look at the shade they're throwing.
Well, if that is all, I'd like a final word with my marshal before she joins.
I haven't heard her. I want to see this
Take as
chick.
much
Come on.
time as you need.
The
Stay
big
here.
ass sword. Can we talk over here? I want to talk to you. No? Okay.
I never liked politics.
Cunning bastard.
I like
What are you
him.
talking about?
How best to spy
I
on
like that
such
cunning
short-
bastard.
You think he's... Did Fabio tell the Crown about this meeting?
And share the opportunity to get the upper hand. I doubt it.
Then he's cornered you, hasn't he? If you turn down his offer for help, he'll have reason to bring it up to the Crown.
Citing my dissidence as reason for suspicion that I'm hiding something.
They'll conduct an investigation.
And they'll find out about Razatov and what he's working on.
Just what you want to avoid.
And if I do accept his help,
Then you'll have a spy among your ranks. But, given the choice between one rat from the Luca or the attention of the Crown...
he knows that I will not act against him.
Unbelievable. Any plans on dealing with this?
Other than keeping her out of the loop as much as possible. Perhaps an accident.
No, no accident. No.
And a dozen more of the Golden Guild will be nipping at our heels, you know that.
You're way too good at this game,
I've
Cicero.
always wondered how different things might have been if I'd made you a regente.
I may hate the beat of the city's politics, but it doesn't mean that I don't know how to dance to it.
Really? Because I don't think dragging along extra colors is in any way politically astute.
The Mariner is hiding something, and it might be connected to his brother's disappearance. You brought me back to do a job. Let me do it.
You know, this like borderline race politics. Ugh.
I apologize for the delay. Tiziana is ready to assist.
All right, Tiziana, let's go.
That would be now. We're on the way to meet the head Vigilus. Marshal, shall we?
Certainly.
Tiziana de Felici.
Would you care for a walk, Judge Master? I believe there are a few trade routes that
A walk sounds magnificent for us.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There we go. Looks like we're on the concourse now.
So, Marshal, how much of the case have you been briefed about exactly?
Enough.
You have no questions that you'd like answered?
Inspectore, if you're attempting to goad out of me the extent of my knowledge about this case so that you can use it against me, I suggest you try a different tactic.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Ouch.
Basically what I was trying to do, so.
So let me get this straight, Marshal. You believe that I'm out to con you?
I do not dance the dance of politics, so I will be straightforward with you. Yes.
I appreciate that.
You being called back is a sign that secrets are being stirred. I know you're keeping something from me, as the registry is keeping something from my guild, and I'm here to find out what. Is that straight enough for you, Inspectore?
Surprisingly so.
So you're here to spy on us?
You've never dipped your fingers in the pool of politics, have you?
Too bloody for my tastes.
Well, the Inspectore knows what's going on as well as I do, and that's all that matters.
I feel like that's a little
We're
condescending,
done
almost.
wasting time.
Alright, I mean, I still think y'all look really cool, and I'm down to be friends with you.
Never thought I'd ever see the insides of this place. The registry's always so stiff about sharing.
Just remember, we're here for Kyrie, not for sightseeing.
Of course. Lead on.
That's a little bit of blood right down here. That's not a good sign.
Trouble?
The silence is too deep here. Usually there are...
Watch yourselves!
Oh shit, but... What abilities does she have? Blazing Bulwark? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Everyone's a tank. Alright, Blazing Bulwark. There's two of those on there for whatever reason. And Pommel Strike. With fire and activates elemental tags. A protection aura, heals herself. Well, it looks like we are heading to that point where everyone's a tank. Apparently. Alright, let's get into this thing. I feel fine with you doing you. This boy. Oh yeah, I got this thing, huh? Force field that sucks enemies in. Cool. That would be really good against ranged guys, I believe. And of course, oh no, we have to get the hell out of that nonsense. If we're doing that route, may as well just flat out just run them on over here, right? Seems a little bit excessive, but AI seems so weird. I don't know how I'm gonna handle controlling a whole whack of them. Oh shit. When in doubt, run everybody just straight on out. That seems like a boring but smart idea. He's down, so we are going to quickly, hopefully, channel him back up. Apparently not. Okay, this is cool. Neat. Alright, looks like we're cleaning up shop just fine this time. Much better. I did put in a few more skill points. I didn't realize that our new party character didn't have any spent at that point in time, so we had to upgrade her a bit. She has some new stuff going on, new stuff and things. I think we're supposed to be going back this way, or?
What are you doing?
Nope, looting
It's
corpses.
customary for
Alright.
Contadani to stitch insignias of some sort. These have none, and they are poorly fitted.
What is it?
Nothing,
Infiltrators.
A thought.
Don't bother yourself with it.
Inspectore, allow me to make something clear to you. There are two ways that this can go. The first, if you pay me with respect and honesty regarding the case, I will offer my full assistance. And as I have just demonstrated, I can be useful.
You can be useful, and your mask is really cool.
If you attempt to blind me with lies and fabrications, I can make this investigation very difficult for you, as I have also just proven.
Are you threatening me?
I'm presenting options.
Fabio put you up to this, didn't he?
On the contrary, the Judge Master would be especially displeased, I imagine, with my forthrightness.
Yet you are unashamed to admit it.
The veils of deception set aflame, to the mask of lies do the same.
A song?
The bright chorus. It had once been the moral compass for the Luca. That was a verse from it. No one sings them anymore.
Make your choice.
Oh, weird.
Inspectore. The wick of time is ever burning.
I suspect these are mask runners.
Why?
Just before this, we found evidence that has led us to believe that they have taken Razatov captive.
What would they want with him?
He was creating Fae.
What?
I don't know why or how he knows how to, but he was. And now the mask runners have him.
You believe they're after the head Vegelus as well?
If she knows about this, then
maybe,
perhaps.
I see. You chose well, Inspectore.
Don't make me regret it. Now come on. If those men were guarding the entrance, Kyrie's still somewhere here.
Alright, let's progress a little bit more. We got some bloody footprints here, or just blood in general. Looks like a couple of dead ends, so we're just gonna head down the staircase here. Lower cano. Alright. You know what? You do this thing where you just deal with this bruiser. It's fine. You just lock him down. You just do the lock. You just do the lockdown. You go here. You go there. Gosh darn it. Gotta do what we can just to get rid of these guys here, though. Tunnel shot. That. Gonna run to that same issue though, where they're just gonna keep on running. That's the thing I hate about dealing with these range guys. If they're not on the lockdown, this is what you're gonna be doing for a little bit. You're just gonna be playing chase. A nice, enjoyable game of chase. Conveniently, it looked like that guy over there decided to whirlwind at, well, for him at least, one of the worst possible times. So hopefully we're fine. Yeah, we're just gonna eat that. Easy peasy. Perfect. Combat went much better than the other one. We got probably a little bit more lore over here. The first, okay. More blood, knock down tables, chairs, the works. Follow the blood trail, apparently. Looks like someone was like dragged or something this way. They were getting a quick save too.
Remember, if you lie to me again, another one of your dogs will die. You've cost one of them his life already. You don't want another on your hands, do you?
No.
Good. Now, let me repeat the call numbers again. And this time, I don't expect you to say that they don't exist, all right?
Yes.
The first, DF328D439KL3. The second, DT8548172PG6. The third, DP903.
What is going on, Cicero?
They're looking for specific books. Rezatov must have had something to do with this.
Best to act while we have the element of surprise.
Makes sense to me.
Wait, Tiziana!
Get them!
I've got your...
I was okay with her idea there. Thumper, bruiser, assassin looking dude. Okay, we are gonna toss that there. We're gonna just dump that over here. Apparently already dumped your other thing out. Move over here, please. And we're just gonna let people just go hog wild. Ideally, we will hopefully get down these thumpers, or whatever they're called. Yeah, the thumpers sooner rather than later. But getting behind them is harder than you would. There we go, we're whittling them. Which is something. Oh shit, she dropped. We're gonna be rezzing from outside the whirlwind. Oh Jesus. There we go, while she's eating it, may as well get a res out, even though she's just tanking a whirlwind again.
You have my thanks.
Whirlwind really doesn't have any duration to it, really. Rather, our little vortex. That's the word I'm looking for. Vortex. You stay out of that, please. Actually, we can probably just charge on in and make sure this boy over here drops. There we go, and then we can just let them just wail on this little group here. Easy as that.
I told you. You chose well.
Unbind the Vegelis. Calden, see if they need healing.
Ages. Thank you, Cicero.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What are you doing here?
Actually, we were here for answers, but it seems that all we found are questions instead. He was asking you about books?
If only he just asked. Capturing all my Vegelis like this, a tad over-dramatic, I'd say.
Why did he want them?
I don't know. I do remember their call numbers, though.
We should get them ourselves then. See if...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bay books.
We've got this!
Okay, not gonna lie, didn't see this part coming. I shouldn't also be surprised either, I guess. And then they're just books, right? We shouldn't be too concerned. They're books. They're books that look like spiders and make me, you know, understandably uncomfortable. That's just because spiders are awful. But, you know, they do good things, I've been told. And that was, well, a weirdly easy fight, but thanks, game. I mean, I appreciate it when you give it to me like that.
I knew the Fae problem was bad, but even here...
It's related to why we came to find you, actually.
The Fae?
This is not the first of its kind that I've encountered. And I have a theory as to how and where they're spawning.
I'm all ears.
One thing at a time. I'll tell you what we've learned about the Fae after we get the books, if that's all right with you.
As much as I'd like to know now, I suppose my curiosity can wait. I can bring you to the books they were looking for, but they took all our Mascherines.
Oh, shit.
Tossed them to the lower levels.
You know, these things aren't that disposable. You can't just be whipping this shit around downstairs. All right. Looks like we're going down to kill some more book fairies.
Wounded have been healed.
And they're all cut loose.
Then let's go. We'll find the books and clear a way for the Vigilus as well.
Perfect. One thing I am realizing in this game is I'm not a huge fan of the combat, especially as we're getting more people added to the mix. I feel like the game itself would have been much better served just going for a standard turn-based combat type deal instead of real time. I don't know, I'm just losing track of everything, and there's a bunch of AoEs and vortexes that last like a whole second and a half, and it just, I don't know, it just seems wrong to me. It seems like it's too quick for me to barely keep track of. Like, I have issues keeping track of what's going on. I know there's supposed to be synergies with different combos and different elements, but as soon as we're gonna have more than 3 people, like even with 3 people at this speed, it's hard, and I don't think it's fair of the game to be expecting you to be pausing this frequently or as frequently as you would need to get this done right. I don't know yet. I will take a little bit of lore. Okay, so we cleared out a few more Fey books. And it looks like we still have a little bit of light reading to do, so hopefully we'll be fine. These guys look like the ranged units, whereas the spiders, go figure, they can't really do too much in that melee. This is another pack of them already. Oh shit. I need an adult. I need an adult. Oh shit. We're really having issues apparently. I think that was a little bit of a baby heal, and I'm okay with that, but question is, will we be able to get a couple of reses off before he drops? No. And if nothing else, it looks like we've at least progressed through this little baby fight, which leads us to getting one of the books we need proper.
Is this it?
It is. It's a compilation of folktales that we believe the Dementicati had once told.
Okay.
That is incredibly thick.
What would Raz want with folktales?
We'll have time to figure it out later. We should get the other 2.
Alright, I guess apparently that's 1 book down, 2 more to go. Couple of dead-ass Fae. Some light reading for another time. Now let us move forward. I'm waiting for more. There we are.
Ready yourselves.
And as you might have noticed, we did get a new ability, Windsworn. We just summoned a little squirrel that just does a decent amount of damage, truth be told. There we go. He can probably get this going for us. Some people some healing. Over here, he's just doing what he do, so that's fine. I'm a little squirrel buddy who actually does a nice amount of burst for, you know, a squirrel apparition. That seems wrong to me still, but there we go. Come on, let's do some sweet AoE damage, my man. And get a res off too if we got time, especially with our other buddy just about to eat shit.
Sight you are.
There we are, just gonna quickly get off the other res on her. And alright. This is going okay, I suppose, but yeah. If combat does become an issue, we'll probably put it on baby mode because I'm more invested in the story than anything else here.
This is a book about Dementicati history. It chronicles the Empire's expansion of territory.
Okay.
It's huge.
Your Regenti was interested in ancient people, it seems.
But why?
We'll get the last one and hopefully we'll find our answers.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Alright, let's go. So, since we are going to be going to a new floor, I'm just going to make a little bit of a teeny weeny assumption that There's probably gonna maybe be another hard fight up there. Maybe. We'll see. But you know, believe it or not, a stack of books and paper? I mean, shit, everyone here has seen how uncomfortable a paper cut is. Now imagine that's literally what this animate object book humanoid looking thing's trying to do to you. So, I can get down. You know, just death by 1,000 triplets. Okay, that looks like one, but... Oh boy, move. Naaman, Maka, but what are we dealing with as far as just sheer damage is concerned? Is it better just to burn one? Because if nothing else, I think that might be what I end up doing if I can. Getting some AoE down. It works, really. Yeah, it seems like it's working fine. This fight is hopefully going to be a non-issue. She is getting a little bit nickel and dime down. But if we can just clear them down this way, this really shouldn't be an issue. This guy does look like one of those those dudes whose shtick is, you know, we just kind of do that thing where we run around a lot and you chase us, and then you're gonna get sucked in. Then it's just gonna be a good old game of cat and mouse up until it's dead. Looks like we are doing okay though. We got some heals going, so at least we're making it work. And while not super low, he's getting pegged down, nice and slowly. Beat him to death with a squirrel. Everyone's gonna eat that shot, it looks like, almost.
I need help.
You need to heal off anytime, my man. Oh boy, you gotta move. You gotta move, and we gotta get a res off on him. At least we have someone in a decent health standing.
Ages, I owe you.
Come on, get that heal going. And this guy can buff himself with his Masquerade ability. You can too. Should readjust. We can't have more than one person getting hit by that any given time. At least ideally not. There we go. That was a little bit sloppy, but we actually did it. So go us.
Is that the last of them?
I hope so.
I certainly hope your theories about the Fae will explain that to me.
I'm hoping they do too. But again, let us find the last book first.
I recognized its spine while you were fighting the creature.
Oh, it actually was the creature. Oh.
Tides. Of all the books we had to collect, it had to be the 3 biggest ones.
Inspectore, if it's your plan to go through each...
I don't think we have any other choice.
Even with a pair of eyes on each volume, it'll take you at least a week to get through them.
Worse still, we don't even know what we're looking for.
Hold on. I need a moment to think.
Thinking.
Cicero, what if we tried to...
By myself, please.
Still thinking.
Right, Raz, give me something. Yes. Right. Power, creating power, using it to expand. Anything that smacks of strength or supremacy.
Inspectore,
I said I'd like to be alone, Marshal.
are you all right?
I will be if you give me a second.
All right. I'll see you with the others then.
Kind of a dick, but you know.
Thought long enough?
Yes, I have.
You have an idea on how to get us through the tomes, then?
I do, in fact. Follow me.
What's your genius idea, my man?
It's very
I have my book with me and I don't know where it is. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes.
not so bad, really.
Cicero, why are you keeping them here? They're agitated enough about what happened.
Just a moment, Kyrie, please. I apologize for the delay. I understand how uncomfortable it must be standing here, but there is a final request that I have for you. I am looking for information within this book, as well as within the two my colleagues are carrying. I do not have the luxury of time to sift through its contents, and I implore you to lend me your assistance for just a few moments in this endeavor.
Everyone,
Cicero,
speed read,
they
go.
might be vigilous, but that doesn't mean they can cover 1,000 pages in one. Inspectore!
Oh boy.
Books can be repaired, rewritten. Time cannot. Mariner? Marshal? Perhaps you'd like to cover your eyes, Kyrie. And maybe your ears.
What is he doing?
Now, you're searching for anything that hints at great power. Undefeated leaders, huge swaths of land claimed, rebellions quelled in a day.
Inspectore, I think I found something.
Good job, my dude. That was really quick.
I'm looking at a timeline of the Dementicate's history of expansion. There was a specific point in time after which they began furiously claiming land.
Mm-hmm.
And what point is that?
It's referred to as Aechian Thune, of the year of Nuav.
Good. Everyone else, keep that in mind.
Something else, sir.
Yes?
It's a religious text about some godsend that the Dementicate was supposedly blessed with.
Go on.
They're referred to here as the knife, the seed, and the heart.
Okay, 3 things we gotta collect. All right.
It says that they changed the very face of the Dementicate society, allowed them to start winning wars.
It would fit the timeline.
Excellent. The knife, the heart, and the seed. Remember those names.
Something more, sir. From a story. It's about where they came from. These were flesh of the god himself, from the marrow of our father's bone. They were presented to us in steepled fingers of stone.
Good, good. Now, does anyone have anything on what exactly they were? How they functioned, what they did? Well, it was worth a try. Is there anything else anyone did?
I don't know how we gave them the way to sort through this really quickly, but you know.
I suppose that's it then. Thank you all for your cooperation. You're quite free to leave when you're ready.
I mean, if they're just skimming for certain, like, trigger words, I guess they can go pretty quick.
That was a smart move, Inspectore. Disrespectful to paper hearts, but smart.
Desperation breeds innovation.
And your search criteria were conveniently accurate?
A hunch. If mask runners were searching for something, what else would it be but power?
So, now what?
Now, recollection. The mask runners knew about the numbers certainly from Razatov.
Hmm.
They have him, captured him, for what I now suspect to be his research.
The knife, seed, and heart.
What do they do, exactly? All we understand is that they were the key to the Dementicate's power. But how?
I'm sure we'll soon find out. If the mask runners have captured Razatov and are now looking for books that involve them...
They're after the artifacts.
And so are we.
All right, we got a great quest to find the 3 mythological artifacts or something to save the world. Sort of.
I don't recognize the name.
In steepled fingers of stone. There is only one place that is conjured from that imagery. A set of ruins in Cacciatore territory called the Cleaver.
But that quote was from a story.
And if you have stronger leads, Mariner, I suggest you lay them out.
It's a bit of a stretch, but I feel like it's right. So, you know.
I apologize.
Now, if that's all...
One last thing, Cicero.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the Fae. Of course. I'll meet you at the coach. Right. So, about the Fae. I have a theory that they're related to the mists, and summoning them requires a ritual of some sort that involves blood and loose articles. Papers, books, anything that can be used as a physical building block for a form.
Okay, now we're just giving her the synopsis in the loading screen, conveniently. Thank you. Alrighty then. I am waiting for the little save sign to pop up here for a good endpoint. So we might have a little chat right in front of our cart, and then we're going to call it there.
There you are.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
I need to return to my court.
That was quick.
I feel the Judge Master would want to know that one of the Registry's members was seeking artifacts of great power.
I don't suppose there's anything I can do to talk you out of it.
You suppose correctly.
In that case, I should at least thank you for your assistance today. It's good to know the bright chorus is still alive in the hearts of some.
Well, I suppose you're welcome. I will see you soon, Inspectore.
Bye.
The whole time, you've been so polite.
I may not enjoy politics, but let this be a lesson to you, Mariner. If you cannot kill a spy, then you do just as well to befriend them. Come on, we have ruins to investigate.
There we go, we have ruins to investigate, and we're going to call it for now. As usual, thank you so much for watching. Again, I might crank combat down to baby mode, just for, you know, for funsies. But, as usual, I'm Dr. Rit. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody!